Welcome to Easy Driver, the most reliable source of automotive information on YouTube. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Ever notice your car's temperature gauge creeping into the red or puddles under the hood? Your engine cooling system might be struggling. A well-functioning cooling system keeps your engine from overheating, prevents damage, and avoids costly repairs. Common signs of trouble include rising engine temps, coolant leaks, or a heater that won't warm up. Ignoring these can lead to bigger problems, like blown head gaskets or engine failure. The good news? Many cooling system issues are fixable if you know what to check. This guide walks through the steps to diagnose and solve cooling system problems, so you can avoid breakdowns and keep your engine running smoothly. Identifying common engine cooling system problems. Even small cooling system issues can turn into big headaches fast. Overheating, leaks, or a struggling radiator won't fix themselves, they'll just get worse. By spotting these problems early, you can avoid being stranded or facing a hefty repair bill. Here are the key issues to watch for. Coolant leaks and their sources. Coolant leaks often leave obvious clues: puddles under your car, white streaks near hoses, or a sweet smell in the cabin. But pinpointing the exact source can be tricky. The usual suspects include worn hoses or clamps. Cracked or loose hoses are a top cause. Squeeze them gently. If they feel brittle or squishy, they're due for replacement. Failing water pump. Look for fresh coolant near the front of the engine. A wobbling pulley or grinding noise means the pump might be failing. Radiator cracks. Check for wet spots around the seams or bottom tank. Even tiny fractures can leave stains. Heater core issues. Foggy windows or damp carpet? A leaky heater core could be the culprit, though fixing it often means dashboard removal. Catching leaks early often means a simple fix. Ignoring them risks serious engine damage. Thermostat malfunctions. A bad thermostat is like a broken traffic light. It either stays closed, trapping heat, or sticks open, cooling too much. Signs to watch for. The engine overheats quickly or never reaches normal temperature. The heater blows lukewarm air no matter the setting. Poor fuel economy. A stuck open thermostat keeps the engine running too cool. Testing is easy. Start the engine cold and feel the upper radiator hose. If it stays cold for too long, the thermostat might be stuck shut. Replacements are cheap, but ignoring it? Not so much. Radiator blockages and damage. Radiators handle heat by circulating coolant through tiny tubes, but debris, corrosion, or bent fins can throw a wrench in that process. Red flags include visible damage. Bent fins, usually from debris or pressure washing, reduce airflow. Check for flat spots or clogs between the fins. Internal blockages. Sludge buildup from old coolant or rust restricts flow. If the radiator feels cold in spots or the engine overheats despite full coolant, it's likely clogged. Leaky seams. Older radiators often spring leaks at plastic, metal joints. Look for crusty white or green deposits. A flush might clear minor buildup, but physical damage usually means replacement. Keep an eye out for these warning signs before a small issue cooks your engine. Step-by-step troubleshooting process. When your engine starts running hot, a methodical approach saves time and prevents misdiagnosis. Jumping straight to parts replacement without proper checks can waste money. Start with the basics, work your way up, and always play it safe. Important. Never open the radiator cap or coolant reservoir while the engine is hot. Scalding steam or boiling coolant can cause serious burns. Wait until the engine cools completely before inspecting anything. Visual inspection of the cooling system. Start with a simple eyes-on check. Look for obvious signs of trouble: wet spots, crusty residue, or damaged parts. Grab a flashlight for hard-to-see areas and follow this checklist. Hoses and connections. Squeeze the hoses. They should feel firm, not mushy or brittle. Check for cracks near clamps. Puddles underneath the car. Coolant often leaves a green, orange, or pink stain. Trace the drips upward to find the source. Radiator condition. Bent or clogged fins block airflow. Run your fingers lightly over the surface. They should feel even, with no crushed sections. Small leaks may only appear when the system is pressurized. If you suspect a leak but can't spot it, consider a pressure test. Checking coolant levels and quality. Low coolant is a fast track to overheating. Pop the hood and locate the coolant reservoir, usually a translucent plastic tank with min and max marks. Cold engine check. The coolant should sit between the marked lines. If it's low, top it up with the correct type. Mixing coolants can cause gelling or corrosion. Color and consistency. Healthy coolant looks bright, green, orange, or pink, depending on type. If it's brown or murky, the system needs a flush. Oil contamination. A milky sludge on the dipstick or under the oil cap means coolant is leaking into the crankcase. Likely a blown head gasket. Never use plain water as a long-term coolant substitute. It lacks corrosion inhibitors and lowers the boiling point. Testing the thermostat. A faulty thermostat either traps heat or dumps too much coolant, disrupting temperature control. Here's how to test it without special tools. Start the engine cold and let it idle. Feel the upper radiator hose after 5–10 minutes. If it stays cold too long, the thermostat is stuck closed, overheating risk. If it warms up gradually, the thermostat is working. If it gets hot immediately, the thermostat might be stuck open, engine runs too cool. Replacing a thermostat is straightforward, but always match the new one to your engine's temperature rating, usually stamped on the housing. Alright, that wraps up the basics of diagnosing cooling system issues. In the next video, we'll go over how to fix the most common problems step by step. Stay tuned for part 2. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more automotive information like this. Thank you for watching.